Today we are doing the first shots of the AimSurplus DP slide. This is going to be for the slimline Glocks, and that's coming up next year on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. Well, if you guys don't know what this slide is, first I'm going to show clear on this, and I am going to drop the slide and make sure it's clear here. If you don't know what the DP slide is from AimSurplus, I know what some of you are thinking, and you all got dirty minds. DP stands for dual port. You got porting up here, you got a integrated comp here in the slide, and then you also got a ported barrel. What this is, it's a Glock 48 size slide with a Glock 43x barrel in it, and it's ported in the barrel, and then you got the comp here. It's supposed to make for a really good shooting gun, and that's what we're here to find out today in our first shots. All right, basically the first shots, what we're going to do is we're just going to mix it up here and have a little bit of fun. First magazine we are going to try is going to be a 10-round factory Glock magazine. In case you guys want to know, the frame on this is a SCT 43 SC frame. YouTube, it is serialized. I did have to do the paperwork for it. So let's go ahead, try our first shots here. I am also testing out today a Zulisy Z1-G green dot here. First time I'm using this. Let's see. Let's go for the gong and see where it's hitting on the gong. All right, looks like it's a little bit off. I did sight this in for 147 grain, and I'm shooting 124 grain. So let's go to the big silhouette and see where we're hitting. All right, looks like I am high right with it. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick adjustment on this dot, and I'll be right back. All right, I didn't think there was going to be that big of a difference between 147 grain and 124. Let's try this again. All right, I could probably move it over a little bit more, but I want to try some different stuff here. Let's go for the other silhouette. All right, did a little bit better group there. Let's try the coyote. All right, popped him. Let's see if I can hit the bowling pin. All right, popped him with no problem. This is a 15-round PSA micro dagger mag I'm using right now. Let's try a small silhouette. All right, popped him right in the head on the last one. I'll tell you what, guys, this thing, for being as small as it is, it's shooting pretty dang good. All right, now we got another 15-round PSA dagger magazine. Now I want to go off the front cocking serrations. Looks like I can't get it pulled far enough back for that. Let's try this. Try the slide release. Worked on the slide release. Now one thing I do notice, because I do have this oil pretty good, right here on top, I am seeing it getting real dirty from the ports there. That could be an issue, depending on what kind of front sight I put on this. Let's go for the small plate. Ooh, slow down here. And I'm also using Servicio primers, and most of my Glock clones do not like Servicio primers, so I'm not holding that against it. Let's go back to the plate. All right. Usually with those, they will go off the second time. A lot of times, if you don't push them in real good, Servicios are kind of funny. They just won't go. Let's try the popper. Ooh, I'm a little shaky today. I can see my dot just moving. Let's try the coyote in the head. All right, looks like we popped him in the ear. There we go. That was a little better shot. Making sure this thing's on solid. I did Loctite it. Oh, I want to try to hit that popper again. All right, now I steadied myself a little bit. I could hit that. Let's go for the gopher. There we go. Pop the gopher on the last round. All right, now I think because we got dual ports here, next magazine we need to speed it up. All right, now what we got here is a PSA Dagger 15 round mag with a +5 extension. Got 20 rounds here. What I'm going to try to do, for some reason it does not like pulling back, but it does go off the slide stop, so make note of that. Let's try to do some double taps here, left to right here. I'm going to do the big targets first. Ooh. Had a stovepipe there. Alright, had the stovepipe there. We are shooting my reloads. Could have been that. Couldn't have been the slide. Don't know. You guys follow the channel, I will only shoot my reloads because that's all I could afford to buy ammo. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Just see how to get used to it. I can tell you guys right now, I do not like this trigger. It is just like my 43X. The safety dingus sticks out and bugs my finger on it. I do have a Apex that we're going to be putting into this, so that'll be a future video for you guys to look forward to. All right, we got 18 rounds here now. We're going to finish this off. Actually, what I'm going to do real quick, I want to show you guys something. You saw earlier with the magazine and I couldn't drop it. I can drop it with it like that. Also, we'll put it like that, go back, and it'll rack without it. But when I come back, put the magazine in, try to rack it, that time it did it. Wasn't doing it earlier. Maybe it's getting broken in. So let's go ahead and go for, let's go back and forth between the silhouettes. One of those Zulisy primers will probably go off this time. Yep. Alright, had a little goof up there. That I am going to contribute to these primers here. Alright, fired the rest of those fine. Had a little hiccup there. I think that what that was is a round fired, it didn't eject, and when I dropped the slide it went back onto that dead round. That was more a me issue than that. But let's go ahead and give you my final thoughts. Alright, so what's my final thoughts here on the AimSurplus first shots here? One thing I can tell you guys right now, this is a lot less snappier than my Glock 43X here. Basically, I think that the compensation and everything works here. Hopefully I gave you guys some good angles of that. I probably should have done it a little bit different, had more of a side angle on it, but we'll do that in a review video. This is just the first shots here. One thing I can tell you right now, this thing gets very, very dirty. You can see the top right there and look at the sides. That gets very dirty here. Now the sights I got coming for this are night sights, but I can tell you right now they're going to get covered up pretty dang quickly. So that might be something you guys want to know on this, just to get some blacked out sights for it. I can almost guarantee you if you put anything with color on it, it is going to get dirty, and if you put fiber optic, it's probably going to melt. Now I didn't know no flashing. It's cloudy out today. I didn't notice no flashing coming out of it. In the dark it might be able to do that. It was starting to finally drop off the slide release. That could be a con for some of you guys, but it seems to be breaking in pretty good. But besides that, compared to the last slide I had from AimSurplus, where I had some issues until I figured it out, this right here has been working pretty much perfect. I did had a couple light primer strikes. I'm using Zulisy primers. Anytime I do these aftermarket slides, I always have an issue with the Zulisy primers. I'm trying to work through them. Actually, if you guys haven't saw the video yet, I'll leave a card up above of the White River non-plated primers I'm trying to buy now. Those seem to be working and great and everything. Basically, if you guys follow the channel, you know I got a limited income. I'm not made of money, so I can't afford expensive primers. So I'm trying to find something that's cheap and affordable for me to buy on that. Serrations on it, pretty grippy on there. I really don't have much to say bad about this. We put 100 rounds through it. Worked out pretty good. Now, like I said, I put the Zulisy optics on there. I will be doing a review on that for this video. The glass is probably the clearest glass I've seen on this, but I'll just leave that there because that's not about this. But you will be seeing more of this gun because we're going to be doing a review on this dot, and we're going to be putting an Apex trigger in this. So that's something for you guys to look forward to. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there I have links to Axle hearing protection, 704 gear hearing protection, Gators eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.